Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Kelsey Johnson. Welcome to Sports Monday. The two teams that will step on the court to play in tonight's Hugh Campbell Basketball Championship have not lost a game since the tournament tipped off on Monday past. Tabernacle Baptist Falcons is the defending champions and had to put away a wrestling C.I. Gibson Rattlers side to be back in the big dance. The Falcons will play Mario Bowleg and the C.C. Sweeting Cobras, a team that loves to apply the pressure from the first inbound pass. Even though the two are evenly matched, both coaches know it will take a team effort to hoist the floating trophy at the end of the night.
You know, we just took it one game at a time, and I think we're the best team in the country. We're willing to play anyone, anywhere.
Well, I give them a goal to do something none of the CC teams have ever done, and that's when GSSA, the Hugh Campbell, all in 1 year. So they took the challenge, and we're going to see if we can complete it.
Hey, we got guards, man. We deep. We got guards, and not only them to press, you know, it goes both ways. I hope they could take our pressure also.
The trophy will be heading back to Freeport come Tuesday.
Hey, listen to me. We're going to watch the game, we're going to play the game, and we play the game to win. So, of course, we want to take it back, and we're going to do everything to defend our championship.
The championship game will be played at 9 p.m. at the Kendall G. Lysick Gymnasium. The National Gym was also the venue for the FIBA home and away qualifiers for the World Cup Games. The Bahamas played Canada, the number 26 ranked team in the world, on Sunday. Canada would have their way with the home side, beating them 113-67. The loss dropped the Bahamas to 0-4 and basically out of contention of moving on to the next round of the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Dominican Republic sits atop of the pool at 4-0. Canada 3-1, and the U.S. Virgin Islands is 1-3. Bahamas closes out the qualifiers against the Dominican Republic on Friday, June 29th, and the U.S. Virgin Islands July 2nd. The U.S. Virgin Islands and the Dominican Republic played the first game on Sunday. The Dominican Republic beat the U.S. Virgin Islands 113-85. The North Long Island Jamboree wrapped up on the weekend. Our Julian Gibson was courtside and filed this report.
Long Island High School Basketball Championship had San Salvador playing in 2 championship games. Their intermediate boys lost to South Long Island. The final score 29-24.
Our defense was on par today and tonight, and I think that we did a good job executing with our offense and so forth. We played the best of our abilities, but I feel that we didn't start out the best, but we came and we cleaned up what we had to do in the end.
With all due respect to the other team, they played well, they executed, they got us, they found our weak points, but we was able to pull through in the end.
Well, I was just there to help motivate them and make sure I call the timeouts at the right time, and they helped guide me through it too. I remember a little strategy from back in the day when I used to play, and coach some, but hey, this is a good bunch of guys. They came out here and played the hearts out and through the ups and downs, and hey, I say give them a hand.
On the Senior Boys Championship game, this one was all Coach Esperon and San Salvador. They blasted Ellen Coakley Senior Boys 41-9.
I knew for sure we had a better chance of repeating as champions back here this year. We put a lot of work in it, and the guys was really serious on trying to get there. I told you from the beginning, man, I knew God has just been good to us. I knew we have almost with 3 in the championship, got 2 in the championship, lose a good one for the intermediate boys, but I know we can get it one with the senior boys.
Junior Boys Championship trophy is headed back to the capital. D.W. Davis Junior Boys outlasted T.A. Thompson 44-32.
We rotate on defense, make our layups, make our free throw, listen to the coach. That's how we get the win.
It was a good game, though. It was a good game.
Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
Thanks so much, Julian. 3 straight match wins without losing a set. That's how the National Fest concluded their postseason in the New Providence Volleyball Association. The championship title was just an extra point the Intruders served up so they can have bragging rights over the Defenders Men's Volleyball Club.
We did that in style in history. You know, it has never happened before where you give a team 9-0, in 3 games. So, that for us is a big deal, and that's 3-3, so our next goal, I was telling one of my teammates, is to go for 5.
How does this championship feel for you guys?
Feels good this year, Coming out of the preliminary games with Warhawks, we fought, so we knew coming into the championship would have been an easier game. So, we're happy.
Yeah, that was the game plan to close it out. Like Dylan just said, we was going for the 3-0. They didn't win a set this season, which is a good thing for us. It was a good game plan, and we stuck through with it.
How good are you guys? You've been at it every year. This team must be battle tested.
It's just being consistent, sticking to the game plan, passing the ball, getting the side outs when needed. We just played our ball, the type of game we need to play to win, and we did just that.
How does this championship feel for you, or are you used to this feeling?
I mean, the St. Mary's was more competitive. The championship game was more chill and easier. So I felt like we played the championship game the week before.
The Scottdale Vixens have stopped counting when it comes to the championship titles won in the New Providence Volleyball Association. This year they had a new opponent in the best-of-5 series, the Lady Defenders. And just like past title matches, the Vixens came pounding. They too would sweep their series. We're 3 days away from the start of the IAAF World Indoor Track and Field Championships. The meet will be held in Birmingham, Great Britain, March 1st through the 4th. The Bahamas is expected to have a strong contingent at the meet. Qualifying for the NCAA Indoor Championships was Kamisha Cox and Kiana Aubrey. Both ran in the final of the 60-meter dash at the Big Ten Championships over the weekend. Kamisha running out of lane 6 and Aubrey in lane 7. Cox won the event in 7.36 seconds and Aubrey turned in 7.50 seconds. The NCAA Indoor Championships will run March 9th through the 10th at College Station in Texas. The countdown is on for the hosting of the 47th Annual Carifta Track and Field Championships. The regional junior meet is set for 30th of March to 2nd April at the National Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. The Carifta Swimming Championships will be held in Jamaica. It will get started March 15th. The Bahamas flag football season got started on Sunday with a couple of preseason games. The league will play 2 preseason games. Regular season will start on March 11th. Play is held at the Winton Rugby pitch. Tumbling their way onto the medal podium at the Wolverine Classic were some of the country's top junior gymnasts. Soraya Halkida scored 9.125 on the vault and 8.40 on the bars. Anaya Rold was 2nd overall and Rihanna Smith 4th overall. Taylor Robinson won 1st place in the all-around on level 3. Condolences continue to pour in for the late Sir Dewart Knowles. He passed away on Saturday. He was 100.
We celebrate our Seawolf. We celebrate his life. We celebrate his success. We celebrate the fact that he was the oldest Olympian. We celebrate the first Olympic medal of any kind to reach the Bahamas, to reach our shores, the philanthropist, the One Bahamas Uniter. He was truly an exceptional man. And so I wish to express my condolences to his family and to his children. And while there will be those that mourn, I choose, along with the Olympic movement worldwide, to celebrate his life. He was truly a blessing to all of us, a blessing to the Bahamas, a blessing to sports, a blessing to his family, a blessing to his business associates. Sir Dewart Knowles, may you rest in peace, Seawolf, the national hero, but more importantly, the Bahamian.
That's all the time we have for sports. I'm Kelsey Johnson.